this, Bill? I think I caught a blue cat or something.
We didn't get to do this last year much.
We got two legends in the fishing industry right here. We got our boys Lonnie, Stanley, and Uncle Bill Fondren, and today we're going after white bass. So we're fixing to get the boats in the water, and here in a little bit, it's going to be the dynamic duo out here going after white bass today. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You boys ready? You going to get along?
Oh yeah.
Best we can. Every now and then I've got a little place that I almost hate to say anything about. It's a well-kept secret here in East Texas, and it's the Angelina River. The Angelina River feeds into Sam Rayburn Lake. It's not a big river, it's not a wide river, it's not easy accessible, but it's full of white bass. And, well, I ain't gonna say nothing else. Y'all just watch and you'll see what I'm talking about. They may come out of the mouth of that creek there, boy. We'll just catch one to start with.
Got one, Bill?
Lonnie? Oh yeah. Reason we're right here, boy, these things are strong.
You're gonna catch him or
You're
not?
gonna whoop me, I guess. Get in the boat, fool. And we after these little devils right here. This is East Texas white bass. You can see there's other people in here fishing, and we're just gonna get in here and have a ball with them. Lonnie, if you've got to catch one every once in a while, I'd appreciate it.
Alrighty. You might fish for 2 or 3 hours and not catch very many, and all I want is pull up to the mouth of one creek or one sandbar and catch 100. Never untie the boat and catch 100. It is some kind of fun.
Oh, hook up. Oh, catch a fish.
What you got, Bill?
A whale.
It's a good one. Oh, I missed mine. That's a big old white bass.
Ah.
Good way to start there, Bill. We've been here, what, 2 casts?
2 cats.
Hey, it's people starving to death in the desert and you throwing away the fish.
I'm throwing them back. They come get them myself.
I get a bite right there every time, y'all. They will not bite that, keep that.
Two. Oh, them things are stout. You gonna catch one? You gonna sit back in the back of the boat?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch one.
You know, pick your nose or something.
I'm gonna catch a little one. I got a little bitty one, Bill, look.
A yellow bass. Look
A
at
yellow bass.
Yeah, a rockfish.
Does that count 2 white? 2 white?
No, I don't count nothing.
All right.
That ain't 2 whites. What, are you crazy?
I thought 1 yellow one meant 2 whites at least, man.
Not in this boat.
Huh.
Huh. You do.
I finally hooked him. He's been hitting on it ever since I threw it out there. Oh man, them things are fun to catch now. They're fun to catch, man. A pound and a half white bass is like catching a 3-pound black bass. They run now.
White bass go up river to spawn every year. And unlike most fish, white bass don't build beds. So they have to have running water and shallow running water. So they get on these sandbars up the river and the water flows over it and they do their spawning. And before they spawn and after they spawn, they eat. And folks, they eat a lot and it's just one right after another.
That's a better one. They like wedge tails, I'm telling you. On a spinner or by itself, either one. You watch those gill plates. I didn't bring no gloves today, so if you'll grab him like that when he...
Oh, you'll
grab him like that and squeeze him like that and take the bait out.
The G3 Sportsman is brought to you by G3 Boats. Quality, performance, and satisfaction. Berkeley, catch more fish. And by Power Pole, swift, silent, secure.
What are they doing, Bill? Just going around the mouth that... Got a little slough out there, ain't they?
Yeah, well, it's a point right there, sandbar point comes out.
Sandbar point coming out?
Yeah.
I mean, right on the other side and on this side, you catch one every cast, just about it. Ooh. Them are some kind of fighters. Look at this. This sucker gonna go all the way to the dam.
Just about fast as you can put
Just
it in
about
water.
as fast as you can throw in there now. That's a nice one. Wedge runner, spinnerbait.
That's a double, ain't it?
Look at that. Be careful. You see this right here? That's like a sharp pocket knife. Anybody catching white bass want to watch that right there, because that will eat you up. Hey man, they done eat my wedge tail completely off my bait, Bill. Look.
When
They're pretty.
about 2 weeks into the season, everybody, I take them fishing, and I take duct tape and wrap around my finger, and they don't understand why, so I don't bleed to death.
They're everywhere, Bill. They're everywhere. You brought me to the everywhere hole.
Yep, I don't bring a lot of people here, especially you.
Oh, you can wear out a rod and reel here. Look at the size of that one, Bill. It's my biggest one yet. Oh, no. That's good fillets. Like I said, the only reason we ain't eating some of these is we get caught so many crappie the last couple of days. That's a good fish. There's one that eat it way out there. Way over back, way.
We're over yonder.
I mean, as far as you can throw, just about it. That little one hit it.
That's what that is, that's yellow bass.
That's them yellow bass hitting it like that. Bill, I want to show you something. This is a 10-pound black bass's favorite food is a little old yellow bass like that. I don't know what it's a crossbreed of. You can see on its side right here where something's already tried to eat it. It's real, all the scales is gone. That's a yellow bass. It's about 1/4 the size of a white bass. They don't get much bigger than that. They will, but not very often. But the little yellow basses, they're fun to catch, but they're a great black bass.
I got one.
What do you got? Now you got a good one.
I got a white bass, I think.
You got what we're looking for. I'm catching.
This is the difference.
Show them the difference.
And the yellow bass and the white bass is, they all got distinctive lines. They're, this is a male, and they're smaller or larger than the, we call them rock bass, some people do. Some places call them yellow bass, some places call them barfish. That fish that Lonnie caught. This is a white bass. They're put in the lakes and rivers. I don't think they were put in originally here, but where we're fishing today right here is we're fishing where the river goes off into a giant slough, and there's a point that comes out here and over yonder, and the river and the slough comes between them, and these fish, of course, they have spawn in running water, so we're right out in the middle of the running water. What you doing?
I'm trying to catch one while I'm talking about your pretty shirt.
Really got over there so he could see my shirt.
I got me one of them shirts like that. It had so many things on it. This guy fell over backwards trying to read them all. Went to sleep, fell over.
That thing like jerked me out the boat.
Ooh, look at the size of some of these suckers now.
Boy, that tail on them, they're so doggone strong in this running water.
They are strong, ain't they? All right, Bill, that's 4 doubles already. We ain't been here but 20 minutes.
Yeah, I taught you, boy.
They're pretty.
Look at that.
You know what's saving these fish's life?
Me.
No.
What?
The fact is, we went to Sam River yesterday and caught 100 crappie that we gotta eat.
Yeah, I did some real guiding there yesterday.
That little weight, Bill, in front of the spinnerbait, the first time I've ever done it, don't seem to be bothering nothing.
You don't need it to.
I don't use bigger line with the weight up in front of that little spinnerbait. I've never done that before. Oh man, I'm telling you, these things are tough now. Look at that. Is that little weight up there? That's actually I guess about what, a quarter
Well, I
ounce?
rigged my crappie
weight
jig.
right in front of the spinnerbait. I've never done that. I've done it to put that spinnerbait down a little bit deeper in that current. Whew, hope I don't forget. Crappie won't hurt you much, but these white bass will eat you up.
Oh, they'll eat my spinnerbait up too.
Got him?
What do you mean I got him? You see this pole bent up? Man, I'm crazy. I'm kind of.
I'm getting where I'm trying to throw as far as I can where I can fight them for the bill.
You give out trying to whoop them in.
What we catching these on, same thing we caught all of crappie on yesterday. It was a little wedge runner, Stanley's new little wedge runner crappie spin. It's about the same size as a little road runner or beetle spin. And what I like to put on it is the little 2-inch wedge tail. Man, the way you do it, you just put it in. So I got the little fin, I got it upside down, so when I get it on, I'll turn it completely around, just go up about 3/4 of an inch and through the fin like that. I like kind of just wet that a little bit right there, but whatever, and push that up on there like that. And then what I've done today, I'm using a little Colorado. I think Bill's using a willow. Sometimes the willow catch bigger fish. And what I've done is put a little weight in front of it, because I'm using 12-pound test line today. I just put on a little snap-on weight in front, about a foot up in front of the little spinnerbait, if you can see what I'm talking about. That way I can throw it further. While Bill catches all the fish over here with the one without the weight. But I like to throw it for as far as I can throw it, where I can reel them 2-pound white bass in there. A lot of fun to catch. Oh, wear your arm out. I'm gonna have tendonitis, Bill. I'm suing. Oh, who? I'm going to get along, man. You're going to kill me.
Remember the time we fished that tournament on Stanley River and I had to take you to the doctor?
Yeah,
Get
I remember that. About the same kind of deal here, man. Get the size of a white bass that is, y'all.
Tendonitis. I had to go wake a doctor up at night and find me a doctor so we could fish the tournament the next day. You won that thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
The Angelina River is not for everybody to go to by themselves. It's dangerous to the extent that you get lost. It's a small river, but it's big in area, and there's lots of creeks and cut and guts that run off of it that you can get confused. I don't recommend you going up there by yourself the first time anyway, and y'all just come on to Texas. I'd be glad to take you up there myself.
Right where you put us right now, we're catching one almost every cast. This is what it's all about.
Stick with us, we'll be right back.
All righty, let's catch another one.
G3 Sportsman is brought to you by Abu Garcia, for life. Undercover, we've got you covered. Team Catfish, real catfish gear. And by Bug Soother, repel bugs naturally.
You know, we're real lucky down here in Texas to have a river like the Angelina River and the Sabine River over on the Louisiana-Texas border. When those white bass leave these big lakes and head up those rivers to spawn, they'll go up it for 30 or 40 miles, and it'll last for about 2, maybe 4 months, running up and down there and just catch them. I mean, you might fish for 2 or 3 hours and not catch very many, and all at once pull up to the mouth of one creek or one sandbar and catch 100. Never untie the boat and catch 100. It is some kind of fun. Anybody likes to come down and have fun, just catch fish, come down. Say Mr. Bill Fondren in the spring of the year, before the bass and the crappie really get going, go white bass fishing up on these rivers.
This drought we've had down here in this river is strange.
Yeah, it is.
It's missed that one. 2 or 3 weeks ago out here, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks, a month or so ago, you could walk right here where we're sitting in this boat. And look at you.
This catches me another one, Bill.
We've had whoa. We didn't get to do this last year much because we didn't have any water in the rivers, and the white bass all stayed in the lake. I've enjoyed it. I missed it as much as my customers did, I think. Because I just I enjoy this as much.
This is fun now.
It's fun.
I don't care if you're young, old, retired, middle of the way. I don't care what you're doing. If you can't come up these rivers in the spawning season, now fun, you ain't alive. I'm never gonna get me in the brush and everything else. But, dang, it's a little bit too loose. There's that white bass. I have caught so many white bass, my arm is wore out. I about wore out my little spinnerbait. It's the same spinnerbait I caught on the 40 crappie on one day and 100 white bass the next day.
And there you go. What is it? What's that rod? That is a bad rod. That's a good fish, sir.
What you got now, man?
I got the bottom of the lake. Look at this.
Hey, Bill. Bill, what are we gonna do with all these fish? Bill, tell me how many fillets we thrown in today.
I don't know about no fillets.
I am wore out.
Here you go.
Hey, Mr. Fondren, let me ask you a personal question.
Come on.
Yesterday we caught over 100 crappie on Rayburn, way down the lake.
Yep.
And today we've probably caught close to 100 white bass. Is that some kind of record? I do not remember my arm and my hands almost being raw catching so many fish in 2 days. Look at that. Look at my thumb, it's raw.
It's
200 fish in 2 days.
well, you know what's the fun about this is I get to do it every day.
I mean, when do y'all start? About mid-January?
It's about a 3-month deal. It starts in December a lot of times, and look at that. And that's just fun. It goes till the end of March, or I quit at the end of March. I guess you could fish into April if you wanted to, but you know me and them crappie. I got to get after them crappie. But
so the average guy that wanted to come up here, come up the river,
he come up 3 months out of the year. I don't recommend to people, and I'm not trying to blow my own horn about guiding or what have you. There's not a lot of guides on this river, but I don't recommend people try to come up here a lot of times by themselves because this old river is dangerous and you can get so lost up in here.
yeah.
You know that yourself, Lonnie. We're raised up here. And
Hey, I was born as a survival on the other end of Sam Rayburn Lake. And where Bill Fondren's got me right now, I ain't no way I'm coming here by myself without a guide because I don't even know where my truck's at. Much less how to get back and nothing. But you know, that's kind of what makes it fun, Bill. Go ahead and sit down there, Bill. That's all, guys. You know, hey, you see my life jacket? I ain't taking no chances. I'm so old. If I fall out, I know to pull the red button. But it is fun up in this river up here, catching these.
it's I bring a lot of people up here and it scares them. They don't know where they're at. They're lost. And they got to depend on me. I'm Bill Fondren. I'm a fishing guide. I own and operate Tejas Guide Service on Sam Rayburn Lake in Texas. And this is my office. This is my G3 boat. I fish for a living. That's my job. And this is where I work, inside a boat. I fish hard, and I don't have time to take real good care of my boat every day, but this boat is tough. It's not gonna win a beauty contest by no means. I can put 5, 6 people in here. We can go crappie fish all day long. Everybody's gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be dry, and we're gonna get home safe. You know, when you fish 230, 40 days a year, you gotta have a boat that'll stand up and be there with you. There's enough problems on the water. Getting back should be one that you don't have to worry about. And I never have to worry about that with my G3 boat. It's safe, it's sound, and it gets me home every time. It'll be here as long as I'm here.
G3 Sportsman has been brought to you by Ugly Stick, America's strongest, most sensitive rod. Buck, a blade for every hunt. The Mully Towel, clip, catch, clean, and release. And by Yamaha, reliability starts here.
You ain't by yourself, buddy boy.
You got one too?
Yeah, certainly. And a good one too. I got a real one.
Hey, Bill, listen. That's a real good one here. Now look at this. Hey, let's tell me. You done brought me up to the best white bass hole in all of East Texas, man.
Well, sure.
Hey, will
You
you
know-
carry me home? I got tendonitis in this hand,
I tell you what.
arthritis in this shoulder. I don't know what I'm gonna do
Tell
next.
you what, folks. Me and old Lonnie got it made. We get to fish all the time. Good friends, good fishing. We just have a big time. Y'all come see us down in Texas. We'll show you something. And remember, we'll be out there somewhere, somehow, somewhere next week doing something right here on the G3 Sportsman. Thanks for watching.
Well, that was fun, Mr. Fondren. That was fun, man.
I'd like to thank everybody for the emails and the phone calls, and just keep calling, because we're here and I love to hear from you. All you need to do is come to Texas and we'll take care of you.
Did you see that cast? I went all the way over on the other side of Everdale.
That's probably you ever throwed anything.
Go home and get my little
No, you
10-year-old.
ain't coming here.
Hey, what?
You ain't coming up here.
Yo, but hey.
No,
I
you ain't
know
going
your
to get
spot.
that bunch of heathens you live with and bring them up here.
I'm gonna bring everybody I know.
I got it. Fish! Fishes is biting my
one.
stuff.
Well, that looked like a good one. Is that a good one? Every once in a while I'd hear fiddles and banjos out in the woods out there, and I told Billy I'll hear them again, I'm leaving, but